Hello, my name is Ruth Carter, and I'm a licensed attorney in Arizona. And this is your question of the day. So, somebody asked me, does each LLC require an address for the state they reside in? What if the LLCs are in different states? For example, a holding company in New Mexico and child LLC in Florida. Can the New Mexico physical address be used for the Florida LLC? That's a really great question. So LLCs are created on a state level. So you have to look at the state in question to see what information you have to provide when you are creating that LLC. With few exceptions, most states require you to have a local address for your LLC that's being formed in that state. So in your New Mexico, Florida situation, you may have to have a Florida address for the entity itself. You couldn't say that you couldn't use the New Mexico address as the Florida address for a Florida LLC. Additionally, you are likely required to have what's called a statutory agent inside the state where you are registering the LLC. The statutory agent is the person who accepts service on behalf of the company in the event the company gets sued. So even if you don't have a physical presence in the state, let's say you're not required to, you may be required to have a statutory agent. And there are companies who provide that for you, and you pay an annual fee for them to serve as your stat agent. So you would have to look at the totality of the circumstances, the rules of the state where you want to have your LLC to determine if you are required to have a local address for the LLC as well as a local statutory agent. That doesn't mean that all the owners, if owners are required to be listed, have to also have an address in that state. So for example, I'm an Arizona attorney. I have worked with companies who have an Arizona address for the LLC, but each of the members and managers actually have an out-of-state or sometimes out-of-country license, and that's okay as long as the company has an Arizona address. That's fine. So I recommend that you talk to an attorney who is licensed in the state where you want to have your LLC for additional information, or if you want to do research yourself, look at the state's Secretary of State's office or Corporation Commission. Each state decides where LLC registrations are housed, so look to see what they require. Because watching this video does not create an attorney-client relationship with any viewer. It's merely legal information, not legal advice. If you need legal advice, please go hire somebody. That's all I have on this for now. I put out new content every week, so please subscribe to the channel. And until then, I will catch up with you later. Take care.